Okay, yeah, so we're out here working on the 954 today. So I had her running, she was only running on 3 cylinders. My assumption was that injector number one wasn't firing. The pipe for number one cylinder was stone cold while it was running. So I pulled the injectors out, and yeah, number one was completely just clogged up. It was my assumption. He was sitting down on his kickstand, leaning over this way for years, and all the gas in the fuel rail ran down to number one and just completely clogged it up. Now, everything I do on this is a guess at this point. Um, some guys get pissed off when, they make a guess and it's wrong or something. Now, this is working on motorbikes, okay? It's supposed to be fun. And so when guys bring ego into this, it makes it not fun anymore, you know? So let's just have fun, make guesses, and sometimes we'll be right, sometimes we won't. So, pulled the injectors out, soaked them in simple green detergent for about a couple of days. Cylinder number one was just completely full of junk. So we tapped her out, did a bunch of cleaning, replaced all the baskets on the injectors, put it all back together here, and she's running all four now. Here we are with the old fuel injectors. So these things were pretty dirty. So I'm going to show you how to take the baskets out, and we'll do sort of a little bit of a cleaning. This tool you can get online, several different places if you don't want to support Jeff Bezos' rich ass. So it costs less than $10, right? So we're just going to screw that into the basket of the fuel injector. And then we'll just take and twist the other end of it. Just keep turning. Just keep turning. Okay, the basket's out. Yeah, there's the old basket. So we're going to put a new one in there, but first we're going to clean it. Yeah, okay, so we got a 9-volt battery here. So you're going to hook up your leads to it from a 9-volt battery to your fuel injector, and when you do that, you should hear it click. So hopefully you can hear that. So we're going to lock it open. Lock the pintle in the open position. Here's another tool which could be had for next to nothing, less than $10, right? We're gonna put that in there, and you know what? I need to put gloves on. Give me a minute. All right. So once you got your fuel injector open, it's inside your tool. You're gonna hold that in there, and then you take your can of gum out, and this tool just fits on the bottom. See, it just fits on the bottom of the spray can of the Carb Clean, and you just kind of I don't know, hopefully you can see that spraying. So something I like to do is flush them out from the opposite direction as well. But with these fuel injectors, I'm going to just get them clean for now, and then once I get the bike a little bit closer to be on the road, I'll take them back out and probably send them in and have them flow tested and everything. They were pretty dirty. So anyways, we're going to repeat this process for the next 3 here, and then we'll put it back in the bike and see what happens. And once your injector is cleaned up, it's time to put a new basket in it. So you're just going to take, that's what it looks like. You're just going to put it in the top. And then you have to pound it in with something soft. I like to just use like a wooden workbench top. Okay, once it's flush, you're done. The injector's ready to go back in the bike. The injectors are back in. The throttle bodies on this thing are pretty dirty. So I'm gonna give those a cleaning right quick. And then we'll try to start it. So I just sprayed them down with some carb clean, and I'm gonna use an old toothbrush and just kind of get in there. Just yeah, they're pretty dirty. Anyways, we'll get those cleaned up a little bit, and then we'll try to start her up. Come on. We've got a pretty good oil leak going on over here. Coming from that sensor right there, I think. Possibly a little bit of oil leak from the actual oil pan as well. Oil pressure on the bike is running about about 7 to 10 psi below what the service manual specs out for it. So the motor is definitely a little bit tired. I don't know exactly where I'm going to go from this point in time, but for now I'm going to continue working on this motor. What I'd like to do is get air in the tires, get the front brakes working, take it around the block, see how it runs, see how it drives, you know, and go from there. Here's something else kind of cool that I found. How about that? You know, you used to see these hanging from people's windshields all the time. You know, the fuzzy dice. Of course, sometime in 2020, that was replaced by a face mask. So that probably increases the value of the bike by, I'd say 58%, you know? Anyways, so that's where I'm at. I'm going to continue working on it when I have time. All right, thanks. Bye.